Good evening. I am here. It is 12:28 a.m. on Wednesday, July 23rd. Yeah, a couple minutes later than I wanted to be. I wanted to be here before midnight, but I actually kind of was caught up in something, and it resulted in me not being here as early as I wanted to. Still gonna do what I had planned. And we're out here, yeah. Hey Kyle, how you both doing? So, I promised one more Mario Kart stream, and, yeah, we're gonna do that tonight. I figure we'll do this for, like, hour and a half, 2 hours, and then, we'll move on to Donkey Kong for the last, like, hour and a half or so. It's 12:30, so I'm probably gonna do, like, 3.5 hours, so yeah. Hour and a half, hour 40 for each. This will be almost entirely multiplayer, but that being said, I do want to show off real quick. I did finish all the mirror modes. I've done everything at this point. Yeah. Gold's on every mirror cup. These two I only have 1 star, and I actually have... I have two or 3 stars in every single cup on both modes now, which is cool. And also does absolutely nothing, because the stars don't show up on your online player card in this game. But I also did Knockout Tour. Originally, I gave up on this because I was like, this is so hard and random, but I found a combination that worked for me, which is Conch Door and the Pipe Frame. But yeah, gold trophies and crowns on all of them, at least 2 stars on all of them, except for 2 of the Mirror Grand Prix, which I only have 1 star. But yeah, pretty much went through all that. Then I did all the time trial courses just to do them. I unlocked all the car parts. I don't know. I don't remember what my the last stream of progress was. Like, I don't know if I had all the car parts. I don't know if I had all the characters, but I do. I have all the characters, costumes, car parts. I have done a substantial number of the missions at this point. I've gotten all the question mark panels, 114 medals, 172 P-switches, and to be honest, like, I'll still open the open world segment and just kind of drive around to, like, look for shit. But, I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, I'm really just, like, I'm really just looking for any Peach medallions I haven't found, because, like, some of the missions I'm just not interested in doing. Some I am. Some are pretty good, but some are definitely rougher than others. I wonder how many stamps there are. I think it's, like, over 1,000, at least, at this point. Because there's, like, 500 or so just from the missions, and the panels and the coins. And then the rest are, you know, beating the cups, the ones you start with, and then there's, like, the because you unlock, if you haven't seen this, you unlock stickers by, you know, driving a certain distance, gliding a certain distance, and tricking a certain amount of times. And the number, like, the highest number you get a sticker for doing those is, like, insanely high. Like, for coins, I think it caps out at, like, it's like 100,000 coins, which is a lot. That's a lot of coins to collect in this game. The biggest stacks are 100, I think. Doing alright, probably gonna lay down soon? Alright. Well, I hope I can keep you entertained for your late night, viewing, wind down. Hey, EV2, how you doing? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I've played the shit out of this game, mostly in the last couple weeks. And yeah, I'm kind of just enjoying it. I'll say that, I've some choice words about Knockout Tour and single player, but online, that does not matter to me. Because online, you could play slower in a Knockout Tour and still have a count. So, tonight, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do multiplayer. We're just going to do online multiplayer. I have a few friends who might want to play with me, and we're going to see if we get a room going. That said, it doesn't look like... This thing is set up weird, because it doesn't actively show who has the game first. And yeah, I don't know. So an update came out. So between last stream and now, an update came out for this, which changed race mode's like random selection, and now people don't like this mode anymore because it's way too intermission based, which isn't even the right term for those courses. People just call them intermissions. But yeah, a lot of people are not super happy about that. That being said, normal races and battles are good, are fun, but like with not full rooms, that's probably going to be the modes that I focus on more with friends. So before I get anything going with other people here, I'm just gonna do a knockout tour online and see how well I'm faring today. So this is kind of the winning combo for me. It's conch door with the pipe frame, low acceleration bird. Hey Gyro, I'm okay. Did I tell you I saw my doctor for a follow-up on the heel, and she thinks I'll be in a shoe walking and doing light duty at work come September. That's good. At least you're recovering. Conch door, hell yeah. Also, my chat stopped scrolling. Also, hey Watermelon, how you doing? So I'm gonna do I'll do one knockout tour, and then only because you can't drop in, drop out with friends in this mode, and I really want to do one. So I'm gonna do this first, and then after that, I'll put out a room code, and we'll put it out here first for anyone that wants to join, and then maybe I'll post it on Blue Sky or something for the rest. We don't even have a full room here. Half this room is bots. Damn, this game fell off already. Yeah, Gyro. That's why I use the fast acceleration cars. Because my big birdie body is too big. Love to play, but you don't have to Switch 2 yet. It's all good. I just wanted to get one good multiplayer stream in of this before I stop playing it. Which isn't to say I'm gonna stop playing it. I'm just going to, like, there's not gonna be any more planned streams of it for now until updates come out, which there will almost certainly be. Hell. It's absolute hell. Damn it. Haha. Damn it. Out of my way. Yeah. So, I mentioned this earlier a couple minutes ago. I kind of don't like the concept of Knockout Tour in single player. Since, you know, it's so easy to get to the end of it and then immediately lose, like, you know, your gold trophy, since it is based on who passes the finish line first, second, and third. Even though it takes a considerable amount of skill even just to get to that point. And, you know, but then no skill to lose that lead at the very end to, like, a random item that someone pulls out. So, I like it functionally a lot better online because you're getting that, you know, you're getting that online ranking score. So you don't even have to do, like, super well to technically be rewarded for it. Essentially, there's value in getting anything under first online. Whereas in single player, because it keeps track of your highest place, the only real value to it is getting first. Also, I really like the gold shell, because it adds a neat little, like, kind of risk-reward. Not so much for the person... It's weird because for the person throwing it, it really doesn't seem that way, but for anyone else that wants to grab the coins, you're essentially risking getting, like, you know, ganged up on because it's in the middle of the... It always it always attunes to the middle of the track directly. So if you're following the coin trail, you're likely going to run into a bunch of people, as opposed to hanging around the edge. But it is important. Coins are important. We should not have thrown that. Yeah! Immediately get proven right by getting hit by it. My other issue with Knockout Tour, and this is all versions of it, but when you get to the final segment where there's only 4 people, you never get good items ever. So if you fall behind in that last segment due to like a lucky shell hit, you're screwed. There's like no way to recover, which is why I don't like you know, traditional first, second, and third for that last lap. Again, that's just me. That might also just be complaining about lack of skill, but I do feel it's, you know, it's a little unbalanced, but also, you know, that's kind of entirely the point of this game. This game is definitely not balanced in the slightest. Not a lot of sharp turns in this course, which I guess is another major complaint about this game in general. Having way too many just straight roads. Not good. Oh, come on. It's always right after I boost that I get hit like that, too. Really? What hit me there? Whoa. I don't know what just picked off the 2 people next to me, but something did. So used to the mirror mode of this, where the background is, where the block is on the right. Come on, really? I wasn't even last there, and I got screwed over. Yeah, I didn't make it. Piss. That sucked, because you saw the person in front of me and the person behind me were able to overtake me, even though I was in the middle, and we all got hit by lightning. That blew. Was gonna go fight Wo-Chien since the race for them started, but they can be spared for now. They should add Wo-Chien to Mario Kart. And playing through Pokemon Violet yourself. Didn't like it at first, but now it's pretty fun. I know you just said you don't have a Switch 2. It's so much better on the Switch 2. The game actually runs really well on the Switch 2, which is, like, runs counter to how, like, good the game looks. And the game does not look very good, but on the Switch 2, it, like, runs, like, so smoothly that it feels almost jarring. Also has a lot more Pokemon on screen, which I wonder how that works in multiplayer. Because I'm pretty sure in multiplayer you can all see the same Pokemon. Look, I got more points for getting 5th than the people in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Because they just have more ranking than I did. That wasn't too bad. I made it to the 5th lap. Alright. Are people online? On your 3rd playthrough of Sword and Shield to get the other set of Legends, I wish that was updated. It's because it looks crusty and handheld. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna... the only reason I think they bothered with Scarlet and Violet is because they know they don't have a mainline game coming out for the next year outside of Legends, so... Oh, that was... I'm like, wait, that doesn't look right. Alrighty. It really sucks because I love this combination. Conqueror with the cute scoot, but it's so low speed that it's, like, not very good at most race types. Like, if I want to go with a good, thing, I have to go with higher speed. Well, Dumpy's fun, but also that acceleration is very low. Carpet Flyer, pretty good. Oh, I do like the Ribbit. The Ribbit Revster. That's good. That's like a WarioWare noise. Beep, beep. Okay, I want to be here. It's like the most least open area of the world map. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are fun. Like, I wasn't super looking forward to them at first, just because that, you know, they came out the same year that we had 2 other Pokemon games come out, and it didn't top Legends Arceus, but it was still good. Speaking of, we didn't today. There was a Pokemon Presents today. It was like a whole lot of nothing, to be completely honest. It kind of wasn't great. BYL. Okay, I'm gonna put that there if anyone wants to join. I'm also gonna just, like, shout it online if people want to join, because I know we're gonna get nowhere near a full room here, even if there's people here that have the game. There's someone following me on Blue Sky named Mr. Wolf's Toe Vacuum, which I'm assuming is referring to horny bad guys memes. Speaking of which, Bad Guys 2 comes out next weekend. I think I'm gonna go see that with Nessie. BYL353. I know that changed my PNG tuber. It's because it's tied to the number keys. Alright, I posted the code online. Wait, why did it switch back? That was weird. It's gonna say just game chat, but I don't know if it means it has to be room exclusive to the people in the chat or not. I don't know. I don't think so, because you can't have 24 people in a game chat. I think you can only have 12. Oh, nearby sign that says Banana Boy. Wait, where? Oh, that one? That's Gyro. Gyro's the Banana Boy. Oops. I forgot which button does what. How do you take photos? It's minus. What'd you do? Get hit by a car? Punctor does not have a lot of expressions. More than Cataquack, but still. I got a funny picture of of me, covered in chocolate. The funny brown. That didn't mess up my stream, did it? No, it didn't. I wish it was possible to, like, open a room up to random people, but then also just have your friends join. I mean, you can, I guess you could do that in just by joining a random room for the other modes, but it doesn't work for Knockout Tour. Or at the very least, it doesn't let you drop into a Knockout Tour. Like, you can, I think you could join someone if they're on the map, but if they're in a race, it's like, no, you can't join them. They're in a race. But I'm like, okay, can you just put me on the map with them? I actually, online mode, or just hanging around online was how I found out that there was there's a medallion up on top of that, behind the Shine Sprite Oil sign. I actually did not realize there was one up there, and I thought I had cleaned this track out for content earlier. It's like 3 of my favorite things all in one place. Frogs, cows, and birds. Follow you? Okay. You disappeared. Oh, you probably warped somewhere else, right? Or did I get disconnected? Where'd you go? You disappeared. I love how some of the stickers are. Yours just says meter. Yeah. That's some good one. My favorite is well, a lot of them are signs that are just around, and there are a lot of like random signs, like that Nabbit sign right there. Like you don't see that many spots. I like the one that says was it hot chicken, too much flavor. That's a good one. Where'd you go? You just disappeared off the map. Am I still online? Mario Circuit? Oh. No, that's where you are. Oh, you're both there. Okay. How did I not see that? That's weird. This is where I first came online last month. I don't think anyone's biting on joining, so we might just start. Oh, did you do the funny? Are you trying to do the funny? I think I've seen what you're trying to do. So if you boost up this ramp, like on the corner here, and you use the damn it, you disappeared. And use the mushroom at like a very specific time, it like the gravity gets really messed up. You can't pull feathers? I thought you could on free roam mode. Oh, but you know what? Maybe it's because we're in multiplayer. In normal free roam... Yeah, we're not normal free roam, that's why. Yeah, what was it? You have to boost off the tip of the half pipe in the corner, and then use a feather at like the peak. And what happens is it just completely messes up your gravity, and you just like float. And it's really funny. That's weird, that hit you even though it hit the shell. You typed the room code in, right? It was BYL. BYL. I don't know what... They should really just put that information on the pause screen instead of make it a separate, option. Star and mushroom might work, maybe. I've never tried it. The mushroom. You forgot to random stuff access your camera feed for the game chat stuff. There is a way you have to use virtual camera for that to work. Yeah, I'm not pulling any stars. Hey, Mocha Cakes, how you doing? Decent, just bored. Yeah. Feel that. You have an Android tablet you could try that with, maybe. Did you hit my banana? My giant banana peel? Yeah, I'm not pulling any stars. I don't know. Stars aren't working for me. I didn't realize the bombs actually walk when you throw them. All right, I'm gonna start a race here. What do we want to do first? Really hope they add more battle themes, because only having 2 is kind of weird. I think the no-com would be so, like, a whole lot of nothing. Why 5-minute intermissions? Even a minute feels too long. I'm gonna pick a course I, like, have not played a ton. Oh, now I get a star. Todd's Factory. Todd Howard's Skyrim Factory. I was like, wait, who's playing as Baby Daisy? I'm like, oh, right, bots. Ooh. Ooh, ah. Cool, well, that's nice. Noom. I had the perfect cut through that mud, and it got stolen from me. Actually, do we want to do game chat? Would I know Ayla would be up for that. Gyro, would you want to join with that, or? Because we found out it's actually it actually is pretty damn good. It does work pretty well. And it's more convenient than having everyone be, like, in front of their computers while they're playing this. Oh, wait, actually. Why is Wario not an option? It's weird. It's so funny there's 2 Wario stages in this game. When will Wario come back from the war? Well, he went off to fight the Navy in the shipyard, and then he built the stadium for sick RMX tricks. RMX? Is that it? BMX. I did not try to get the boost there for some reason. Hate that. Did I ghost at the same time I got something stolen from me? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I sound deflated and sad. Well, I mean, if there's one thing I'm not, it's deflated. No, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. I don't know, do I mean, I was kind of asleep a little bit before the stream. I was tired. But I'm okay, for the most part. I can't remember if I set this to, it's 4 races. I'm drowsy. No, I'm not really drowsy. This full lap, or is it? I think this might just be the course on its own. Yep. The music, yeah, it's good. awful. Ugh. Oh my god, this stage is a clusterfuck with 24 people. You can grind that over there. I didn't notice that. Can't believe you don't like this course. No, I like it. It's just a mess. This one, all right. Before I said this is one of those courses that I didn't think a ton of people would want back, and it turns out everyone wanted it back. And I was like, okay, I guess I just underestimated how popular this course is. We were very ahead there. I didn't see. I don't even know what my place is because my PNG tuber's covering it. 5th? Not great. Speaking of ahead, yes, big boompy head. After we finish this Grand Prix, do Wait, why are you wearing the crown? Oh, because you're first in that race. I thought it was like first overall. Oh, why not? I tried doing Mario Stadium earlier, so why not? Must have been a massive desync there. That wouldn't surprise me at all. I didn't even see you. I don't know where you went during that race. You were first the whole time on your screen on that one, really? See, that felt like that shouldn't have hit you. I do that ahead of you. I don't think I've ever taken this route before. It's interesting because, like, if you do count all the intermissions, which again aren't the proper term for them, tracks, as like separate tracks in this game, there's so many that people probably have not even tried yet. Because you have connections between like 2 specific levels, and then you also have another connection going back. Because if you take the roads backwards from one course to to a different course, there's usually different obstacles. not see my mini-map at all. Yeah! Oh, gonna need to see the replay on that one. Won that by a beak. Very good. Nice races, guys. Yeah, my head inflated just enough to get over the finish line, even though I got hit. All right, did we want to? Did you two want to do game chat, or some other form of communication for the next whatever we're doing? Alright, I can't access game chat from the Pro Controller. I've heard the Switch 2 Pro Controller is like slightly too condensed, and it's like uncomfortable in people's hands. Do Discord. Ayla, could you do Discord this time or no? That'd be one of my many other mains. I have so many, like... There's so many characters I enjoy playing as in this game, because they just give you so many. Pianta is another really good one. I wish they give you, female Pianta. Cow, of course. Dolphin's good. Because I'm worth it. I don't like the back says ribbon. I kind of wish that's where the sticker went instead of on the front. Either works for you? Okay. We're both in my server, right? We could just go there. VC text. What am I doing? It's really funny because I have that channel set to the title game chat. I've had it set to that for like a long time. Nintendo stole my 2 combination of words that no one else uses ever. Use the restroom? Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone's biting on Mario Kart World on Blue Sky. And unfortunately, I don't think any other places I post will really get a ton of traction. It's also late, so I don't know how many people are like actually actively watching Mario Kart streams. Time zones, yeah. I'm gonna have to turn this down actually a bit. You'd play, but alas, you cannot. If you played, you'd probably kick all of our asses. I still have that that clip of when you got 10,000 VR in 7.
Okay, am I here? Hello.
Yeah, I still have it. Hey, Ayla, how you doing?
Doing alright. I was kind of multitasking while racing, trying to figure out, like, how can I use my Android tablet to show a funny image in game chat.
Oh, alright, yeah. Yeah, it's,
I think...
I think it's just connect a virtual camera via USB. And I think it works in any port.
The thing is, I have, like, the cheap model of the tablet, and that does not support... It turns out that does not support, like, the camera out feature.
Oh, really? You know what?
Yeah,
I think my Android tablet's a Galaxy Note, or it's a Galaxy Tab, I think, like, 9S or 9F.
Yeah, I have the FE, which is,
yeah,
like, the
fan edition. It's just, like, a cheaper one. I know why, because I got a cable recently, a Lightning to USB or USB-C cable. No, sorry, USB to HDMI cable.
Yeah.
And it works on my iPhone to output to my computer, but my Android tablet actually my Galaxy just does not work.
Yeah.
Like it won't,
However,
it won't output.
Screen Copy, which is a program on PC, does work so you can capture over USB.
Mm.
I did that to stream a couple games from my tablet once.
That's why I got the S9, because of the video input. To be fair, though, I didn't get my tablet for video. I got it to do art, and to just have it as, like, a backup way to get online. I didn't anticipate, like, wanting to stream. Because here's the thing, if I really want to stream from it, it has screen mirroring, or screen, like, second screen function. So I can show, I can, like, have it displayed on the computer wirelessly, just not via a wired connection. So it really isn't that big of a difference. The main issue is just, like, if I want to stream, like, a DS game, I can't really use it as a touchscreen, because there's too much lag. Also, sorry, I'm talking to people in chat.
Oh, good.
I don't know. Yeah, I got it for art, but, like, I haven't done art on it yet because I'm focusing on using my physical sketchbook right now.
I need to do the same, like, with the art and stuff, I just haven't had the motivation.
Hey, Poetry Ninja, you're okay? Trying to calm yourself before a stressful day tomorrow and finding out someone died a block away from your house. So that's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. I've definitely been having a stressful week overall. Just work is kind of, like, grinding me, but I feel a lot better today. There was stuff that I kind of... I don't know. It's hard to explain, but today I kind of got over it a bit for various reasons. But I do hope you feel better. You need a certain type of cable to stream anything from it at all, as the one you have just wouldn't capture pen input at all. It was worth it, though. See, I'm wondering if, like, I'm going to stream art when I try doing that. Like, I don't feel like I should. It's not something that I do often enough to worth streaming. Even though, from what I've seen, people who stream art on Twitch tend to get a lot of views. So, maybe it's worth it at some point if I have a specific idea in mind, but I'm also just, like, the way I do art is not very conducive to streaming, so I don't know.
I hope I'm sad I couldn't get that figured out, because, like, I really wanted to see, like, because, like, have you seen how it looks like when you do camera in Mario Kart?
Oh, yeah, with the faces above the characters.
I really wanted to see just, like, me falling off the track, except it's, like, Wo-Chien spinning out.
Turn your volume up a little bit here. I had you down to 80 last time.
Oh, yeah, because I was on my phone last time. I'm on my desktop now.
Yeah, I think 100, standard 100's good right now. Could do a draw pile thing together thing, that'd be fun. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm always open to those ideas. It's just, like, the problem is, like, getting me to actually draw is hard. Even though I'm doing a sketchbook where I'm trying to draw every day, it's still so easy for me to just, like, not have the energy or drive to do it. And, it's hard. Like, the only, like, hard rule I have set about it is that I have to have the page finished every week, which even last week I didn't do until, like, Thursday or Friday. No, was it, like, Saturday when I posted last week's sketch page? when I usually post them on Tuesdays now because I did the 1-year anniversary thing like as its own thing. Because contrary to popular belief, a year is 52 weeks in one day. I keep thinking that pink glow is a coin, but it's not. It's a boost panel. Hey Gyro, we're in the voice chat in my the server.
Hello.
Ew.
Hey Gyro.
Hello.
I have you cranked up to 200. It's really funny that like you're so much quieter than everyone else. Here, wait. I'm gonna lower. I'm trying to like lower the game volume, and then raise Ayla up a bit. I think that should be okay.
Honk.
Weh. Okay. This would be a lot easier if Nintendo would just let you change the volume of the game in the actual game.
It still baffles me that there isn't a music and main sound effects slider.
Yeah. People were like, when has Nintendo ever given that to us? And I'm like, no, they've done that plenty of times. And then they were like, name like 2. And I'm like, I actually can't remember. Like, they, like, back, like, during the Game Boy days, you'd always get, like, sound effects off or just volume toggle. I don't know. It depends on who's making the game.
Shoutouts to Pokemon Sword and Shield for locking that option behind a.
Yeah, you had to reach. You had to reach
entirely.
an NPC to unlock those options.
That's terrible.
Deep fry the audio, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Also, just in general though, like Switch 2 games I've noticed are very quiet. Donkey Kong and Mario Kart are way lower in volume than like any Switch 1 game that I load up.
We want to have those dynamics. So I think there's been a few parts in Bonanza where a few sound effects are like a lot louder than the rest of the game for some reason.
Do you have like that like virtual surrounding one?
Do I? Oh, maybe I do. Actually, that might be exactly what that is. Hold on.
Speaking of Bonanza, I haven't played it too much yet, but I've had multiple times where Pauline just does like a comedy scream out of nowhere.
Headphone virtual surround system. Apply spatial effects on system speaker audio when playing from software that supports... Oh, system as in, like, handheld, on the system itself. Okay, not TV.
Yeah, I have no idea how that works. I've never been able to have a proper surround sound setup.
This is probably not the time for me to test it, since I don't have the volume all that high to begin with. But I don't know, like, I feel like the system's designed to have that on, but maybe that does make it quieter.
People I'm living with now have, like, a big surround sound setup, but then, like, they thought it was working, and then I, like, experimented myself and found out this doesn't actually work. This is just mirroring the front speakers. So, I've never, like, I thought I could finally experience surround sound, but no.
Is that Pingu on a motorcycle? It's Penga. Pengo. What's that old arcade game with the penguin that pushes the blocks?
That is... Yeah, it's Pengo.
Yeah. Pingu on the motorcycle. Someone once thought Spike was Pingu, even though it looks nothing like a penguin. It was named Pingu. Oh, my crown.
Oh no, I forgot you were wearing a crown. Oh yeah, on that thing where like, that race on, crap, What was
what is
called
it?
again?
Airship.
The battleship.
Yeah.
Like, on your screen, I got, like, 3rd on that, right?
No, I didn't see where you were. I couldn't see where you were, period. I think you were ahead of us.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't think there was
For some reason, I
desync
thought
there.
on your screen it said I got 3rd.
That, really? Okay, maybe I was just... I'll go... I mean, I'm recording this, so I could go back and watch the footage later.
It's
the only...
mostly in...
Yeah?
It's mostly in the open world segments, but I do notice a lot of desync in this game.
I definitely... Because the last race I hit Gyro with the green shell, but it looked like I threw it, like, in front of him. For sure. It did not look like it hit him. But on my screen, he definitely flipped out when he got close to it. But the thing is, like, it'll, like, do that, but then the game will, like, be like, oh, no, that didn't actually happen, and it'll catch the characters up later when the game, like, resyncs to everyone.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of that, like, character getting hit by item, and then suddenly they get, like, a super burst of speed, or they just teleport forward.
And meanwhile, in free roam, it just doesn't care.
Oh, yeah, in free
Like
roam, it's so
earlier-
easy, because you could, you know, you could pause yourself and rewind, so, like, you just completely desync.
Yeah, like, earlier, I had, like, a triple green shell, and you got close to me, and it looked like you got hit by it, but I still had my green shells. But I noticed on my screen, on your screen, it showed I had 2, even though I had 3. Stuff like that happens. There's also all the cars on the road are not synced between players, so you can, like, get up on it and just, like, look like you're floating.
Yeah, if you ride up a ramp car, it doesn't show up as the same type of car on other screens. It's weird because, like, didn't last time we prove that, like, the cars are there? It's
yeah,
just
no, yeah, that's right. It is the cars are there, they're just different. At least it syncs the music, I think.
It does. It syncs it even in the overworld parts. Ooh, perfect. They really did cheek this cow up in this game, though. Like, that's a perfectly modeled crack going down between its udder and its
starlight is like accentuating it. That's funny.
I do like how the picture mode just keeps the star active.
Yeah, it's great.
Also love how textured the coin looks. Like, it looks very worn. Ass. Cut to ass. Wii Sports pop up. Hey, Merc. Double cheeked up on a Thursday, but it's a Wednesday.
Archie Game had a good
Also,
video
there's
recently where they just had, like...
something crazy that, I'm not entirely sure about this, but you know the skid marks on the road that cars create?
Wait, what? The skid marks?
Yes.
What about them?
I think as long as you stay within a certain area,
Oh,
it's infinite. Like, they will just keep stacking up.
Yeah, they don't despawn
you,
until they're out of sight, I think.
Far away from it.
Hey, Celine. Going through FF7 Rebirth and screw ever had the idea of having held half presses of the shoulder buttons in the exercise minigame. You're playing on PS5 though, right? I play on PC. I actually didn't have to do those because I didn't have analog triggers, so it's either just press it or don't press it. So that is an advantage to not playing with the DualSense. Half press. So yeah, Merc, on the PS5 controller, you can kind of press the triggers in halfway. Like, if you know how the GameCube controller works, it's like that. Like, where you could kind of press the shoulders in, like, a slight amount as, like, a pressure-sensitive thing. Except on the PS5, it actually... yeah, it can resist. Like, the rumble motor can actually, like, push the control back. So it's like, it's harder to press in. Variable resistance, yeah. I don't know much about that. I don't have a PS5. It's immersive, but it's also really funny because playing the PC version of Rebirth, there's so many segments where you have to, like, turn a valve And it's literally just like press these 2 buttons in 3 times. And meanwhile on the PS5 it's like, oh, but it actually like resists, so it feels immersive. And on PC it's just like, no, just stand there and press buttons like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 does the exact same stuff. Like, you open doors a lot, and it's always resistive.
The mushroom picking side quest in Gungaga also really uses that feature, really. I mean, that's the thing, like, I can't really tell because, again, PC version just completely forgoes all of that. So, I'm sure if I had a DualSense 5 connected, it would have worked, but...
I think it's actually, like, even if you have the DualSense, it's still not on PC.
Oh, really? Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Me? Gungaga.
Because everyone was saying it. Alright, you want to do a knockout tour?
E.
Figure we could do at least like one of everything before we stop. How long did we do? An hour. Okay.
Yeah, we've mostly just been talking.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is when there's not a ton of people in the room. It's mostly just like hanging out. Knockout tour. Let's just make this absolutely ridiculous. Frantic and hard calm. Have either of you ever touched like 50 or 100 CC at all?
No.
Online, I remember online sometimes can do 100, I believe, but I like it's mostly 150. I don't know. I think it's like maybe in the lower, if you're lower ranked, it'll do that.
Just because I absolutely... Okay, you two didn't shoot. I was gonna say, just because I absolutely hate myself right now, we're gonna do Moon Rally. Somehow Moon Rally is like the absolute worst one. Oh good, we got it. It took me so long to beat that, to get first on that in Mirror. It's just like, once you get to Dandelion Depths, there's just like no way to catch up if you fall behind. Normally, on single player, at least. With frantic items on, that might be a different story.
I still wish there was a knockout tour that ended in Rainbow Road. Like, I get why not, but like...
Yeah, it really should have, like, it should have been... I mean, there's no reason it couldn't have. Just have it be a I mean, obviously, it'd be a very long 4-person segment, but...
Yeah, because, like, Rainbow Road is a knockout tour in and of itself.
Yeah. You know what I would say? Instead of having it be 6 courses, have it be, like, 4. With Peach being... With, like, the last half of it essentially just being Peach Stadium to Rainbow Road, and just have Rainbow Road be 2 segments. Because they could easily just have one of the lap markers be a cutoff point.
It'd be insane if they actually did, like, the All-Cup tour again, and you just went across every single course.
I forgot that even existed.
Yeah.
I remember, like, when people brought it up, I'm like, oh, right, that did exist in Double Dash. Double Dash was, like, one of my least played ones. I got it, I cleared every cup, and then my brother accidentally deleted my save file. So I had to do it again, and then I think by the time I got to the end of it, unlocked everything, I was so tired of it that I just stopped playing.
Yeah, I think, Double Dash is, like, my least played besides Super Circuit as well.
Super Circuit had like the oh shit, I forgot no rewind in online. Super Circuit had the advantage of being the only Mario Kart game out at that time that, like, well, I guess all of them only really were, like, the only one out at the time, but, like, Super Circuit had the advantage of being, like, an early GBA game when there wasn't a ton else to play. Especially for me, because I didn't get the GameCube until the following year.
Somehow I escaped that.
Unexpected.
I think I pretty much played every Mario Kart game a decent amount, except Double Dash. I did play a decent amount because I had to beat it twice, essentially. I just never really played it afterwards, because also, you know, that was still the era of single-player game, or not single-player, no, offline Mario Kart. And by that point, I think anyone that I'd usually play Mario Kart with was, like, not really playing Nintendo, because that was kind of when, you know, Xbox was kind of, like, the super popular thing. PS2 was kind of, like, up there at that time. Like at that time, Nintendo was kind of hitting a low point, so it was, like, kind of difficult to just find people who'd want to play, like, come over and play it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, at that time, I think I was also... Because I think Double Dash came out around the same time that my friends and I got into Phantasy Star Online, Episode 1 and 2. And that was like the Nintendo system multiplayer game for us for a very long time. So we just never bothered playing Mario Kart. So unfortunately, just kind of bad timing on it.
Yeah, for me, I had a GBA as a kid, but I never had Mario Kart on there. And then, like, my first DS game was Mario Kart DS, and that was also my first Mario Kart art. And at that point, just like, why go back?
Yeah. I mean, Mario Kart DS, like, you know, it's the fan favorite because of the mission mode and stuff. And I enjoyed that too. I remember that I got that was in my first year of college. It's actually funny because when the GBA came out, I really wanted... Super Circuit came out around the same time as the first Mega Man Battle Network game. And I really wanted that. And when the stores didn't have it, I got Mario Kart Super Circuit instead. And then for the DS, it was the opposite problem. I really wanted Mario Kart DS, but no one had it, so I got the DS version of, was it Battle Network 5 instead? And then I eventually just got the other later.
Another factor of, like me having the GBA is that since I lived in Singapore, I only had bootleg games, and none of the bootleg games, like, wanted to bootleg Mario Kart for some reason. And
Oh,
I had,
really?
like, I had Sega GT instead as my racing game on the GBA. At least I think that's what it was.
How many racing games did I actually own on the GBA? The only other one I can remember is that, I had Banjo Pilot, which was not a very... It's an okay game, but it's, like, very, very bare bones.
I've always wanted to try the GBA port of Crash Nitro Kart, because I've heard that's actually a pretty good Mario Kart, like 2D Mario Kart clone. But, you know, quote-unquote 2D.
Yeah.
And it's always been a bit fascinating to me, because, like, I've always been obsessed with, like, the console Crash Nitro Kart. But one thing it doesn't have is playable bosses, but the GBA version does have that. Although it's a moot point now, considering, like, whatever the remake has the playable bosses.
Oh, really?
Because the Crash Team Racing remake, rather, it has all the Nitro Kart content plus the playable bosses.
That game, I'm not really a Crash fan. I've only really played. I think the only one I've actually played is Twinsanity, which is funny because that game is incredibly unfinished.
Yeah, that game is hilarious with how unfinished it is.
It is. I've seen like there's like literally like Wumpa fruits just like in out of bounds areas that you can't reach.
My favorite is the like cutscene that has like zero sound effects, just grunts.
Yeah, I remember that one. Spiral Mouth doing the soundtrack for that was pretty good though. Like that was probably one of the best reasons to play that game, just for the wacky soundtrack. I remember people were like, because I know why, because they added microtransactions or whatever, a battle pass into Crash Tag Team Racing, but like the thing is, like all the base content was still there, wasn't it? Did they remove anything?
Yeah. No, they didn't remove anything.
Oh, all right. Because like I remember a lot of people were just like really like soured on the game after that happened. But I'm thinking like
it was also 30 FPS and not on PC.
See, that seems like a very weird choice for a game that late.
And I had the Switch version especially had like a minute and a half load times sometimes.
I wonder how well that'd run on Switch too.
I do have it, so I could. Well, I have it on cartridge, so I don't know how much better it would be like compared to digital. I've actually seen like how much, like, if digital is actually like that much better than cartridge, Switch 1 cartridge now.
I don't know. It depends. I mean, it really wasn't that big of a difference on Switch 1 most of the time, if I remember.
There's also the fact that online has to be synced among players, so it would be still a problem.
A lot of cheap sheeps.
The load times were not much better on like PS5 and PS4 rather. And that's just not what you want in a multiplayer game where you're just kind of constantly waiting a bunch.
Yeah.
I really wanted to get into that game, but I just couldn't, especially because I had the Switch version at first, and it was just too much waiting. Did Toys for Bob shut down? I forget.
I thought they, No, I don't think they did, actually. I thought they got acquired, but I'm not sure.
Because I think they did that remake, so I don't know if like there's still a chance of a PC port eventually.
Hot take, Rainbow Road is overrated. I mean, I could definitely understand having that opinion. I think Rainbow Road in this game is excellent. I think it's kind of weird that it doesn't really incorporate any of Mario Kart World specific like gimmicks. Like there's no wall riding, there's no grinding in it. God, the amount of times I got to this spot in single player and just completely like got screwed over because the game just doesn't want to give you good items here.
I have good items. I have good items for first place. I'm in third. I have the boomerang and the horn.
Well, I also have it set to frantic, so it's a little.
Oh, true. I need to just drop these immediately so I can get the mushrooms, but it's kind of hard with the boomerang. Yeah, no, I got the horn. I got the horn and boomerang again.
What'd I miss? Okay. Half press. Gungaga. Swear Dart said your name was Macaw. You know, it's funny because I actually thought of that as being like a name for like the cow Sona. Melody Macaw instead of Michael Macaw. Muda. Wish this had a double dash mode. I feel like that would take way too much work to implement. I mean, it does have double items at least, which just seems to be standard for the series now. Bought Donkey Konga because I went to the game store and they didn't have RE4 yet. You know what, though? At least you got an interesting experience with that. I've never played Donkey Konga. I have the Taiko drum for the Switch, but I've only used it like once or twice. I was playing WarioWare Shake with the Game Boy Player and the GameCube. People have done that. I've seen people play Kirby Tilt and Tumble with the Game Boy Player. Red Shell coming. Yep, I yeeted it. A lot of people don't realize you could just jump over them. Gives the feather some use.
I have a very specific memory of just playing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat at a Toys R Us just because they had the kiosk there with the drums. And that's like my only experience with the bongos ever.
My friend Cammy had the bongos, but I don't think I ever played anything. I don't think I ever played any of those games with them.
The nearest Toys R Us to me was only like an hour away, so like I went there like twice ever, but I do fondly remember both times I went there because it was a cool store.
Wow, Celine, the fact that you remember that is very impressive. Yeah, Cammy is one of my friends who used to be obsessed with Fawful from Mario and Luigi. They still kind of are, but. Yeah, that was back when that character type was like the super hot thing. The so random weird talkers. For you, it was Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I haven't had all the 3DS since. Never got out of Mush Rise Park. Oh, really? I have finished that game. I will say that game is a bit too long. But after playing Brothership, I can't really hold that against it. Because, man, that game is just way too long.
I remember being like under-leveled for the final boss in Dream Team and it took me like an hour, and I don't want to play that game again now.
That game, actually though, thinking about it, it's not super easy. The enemy patterns in that game get very, because like the bosses will do like minute-long attacks in that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because that game. Okay, so actually I have an interesting, like, apparently a little fact. You're all covered in mud. Was really little at the time, so you were dumb. For me, the biggest pain point about Dream Team was the motion controls. The 3DS motion controls just didn't work very well in it. And I remember having a lot of trouble. Oh, that's my character doing it. That's the cow doing that. Dream Team development actually started before Bowser's Inside Story even came out. originally. If I remember correctly, they were working on Dream Team since like 2009, and that game came out in like 2013.
Yeah, Year of Luigi.
Yeah, so it took them 4 years to make that game, and apparently it went through like an alpha, a beta, and a gamma version because they just reworked the game so many times. It originally was supposed to have Bowser in it again as the solo character, and they were like, it's not gonna work very well, so we'll just do Mario but like super powered instead.
I didn't know about any of that. I'll have to look into that more.
It was a very old article. I think that was Kotaku, actually.
Is it an unpopular opinion to say I think Dream Team's probably like the best looking of all the games?
Oh, I love the art style in Dream Team. The 3DS Mario and Luigi games look really nice. They all do.
Well,
I mean, all the Mario and Luigi games look pretty good. Brothership, I loved the cartoony style that game went for.
I do say I think like Dream Team has like an edge over the other 3DS ones because it actually has 3D environments.
That's true.
I don't know about Paper Jam, but I know the remake of the first game and Bowser's Inside Story. They're just on 2D planes. I really want to I really need to find where my 3DS is so I can fix it and like use it again. I have no idea where it is though.
I have I replaced mine. My 3DS XL was like falling apart, so my brother got me a 2DS XL. Like back in right before the pandemic happened. I also have a standard blue 3DS that belonged to Nessie, but it won't, like, I can't get it to boot up. I can turn it on, I can enter recovery mode with it, but if I try to load up the home menu at all, at best it'll give the home menu screen and it'll just freeze and never change. There's like something on their system, either due to like data rot or just like some like I doubt that they did like any sort of soft modding. Though actually, maybe they did. I don't know. It's possible someone else might have fucked with their system, but like it will not load past that home menu just due to some weird corruption that I cannot fix.
You just gotta hold whatever button combination that opens the Luma menu to see if it has that on it or not.
Never thought of doing that actually. I don't know what the combination is. I do. It's funny because I think I do have
X.
I do have Luma on my 2DS as well.
Yeah, I do have an original 2DS I could play some games on. However, it's been long enough that I kind of want the 3D again. I want to try to experience how it is again.
Yeah, I kind of regret not asking, because I asked specifically for the 2DS XL. I kind of regret not asking for a 3DS, a new 3DS XL instead, to just get the better 3D. But like at the same time, by the time I got that 2DS XL, I was only really using it to play I think 2 games, and then I just stopped. So there was really like no point.
I don't know if I've ever shown you like what my 3DS has looked like, because I have the super valuable, super rare Majora's Mask golden one.
Oh, nice.
I left it in my room when the flood happened in our house, and all the paint on it is peeling off.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna I'm thinking of just scraping the rest off.
And just having like a plain 3DS.
Or get a skin, yeah.
I don't think
it's like weird.
I don't think I've ever had a special edition console of any sort, because I'm always an early adopter, and they never do special console designs at launch.
I had like a dozen DSs and 3DSs, so...
The only system I bought late into its life that had a lot of special editions was the PSP. And the thing is, though, by the time when the PSP 3000s came out in America, anytime they did a special edition with like a pack-in game, it was always just the silver one. They never did any of the special design ones. They didn't do the Miku one. The Kingdom Hearts one didn't come over here. Like the bundles for them did. Like the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep bundle came out here, but it's just a standard silver one with the UMD. And I think it's because Sony just made like a shit ton of silver PSP 3000s. Yeah. So that was like the only one we got in America, and it sucked because like every time I'd see a bundle in Japan for it, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I wish we got that one here.
I wish I had the blue Vita.
I really liked the Miku Blue PSP for Project Diva. That one was so nice.
My favorite special edition I've ever had is still like the Diamond and Pearl DS Lite.
Mm.
And they did the same design for the Switch Lite, and I really wish I.
Oh right, I
had
forgot
gotten
about that.
one too.
Good news, you could disable the resistive triggers in a 7. That's good. I figured they wouldn't not allow that because that seems like an accessibility need. I feel like people some people probably can't do that.
Yeah, you can turn it off like system wide too. Same with
What was the Pipe World music or Pipeland?
I've still never played Super Mario Bros. 3 somehow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've played.
You literally have
of
multiple copies of it you can play through
Yeah.
right now.
I got the. I need to play some of like the Super Nintendo games on here, because I got the Super Nintendo Switch Online controller recently.
Oh, nice. The only one of those I have is the N64 one, just because it was so ridiculous that
Yeah,
I was like, I have to get this.
I should have gotten the Nintendo 64 one when I could. I really just got the SNES one because I saw oh, it's in stock now. I know these go out of stock with
Yeah.
Impulse buy this, huh? And it's only $30, so it's whatever.
Yeah, as opposed to the game, the Genesis one. Wasn't the Genesis one 50 or 60?
Yeah, it's 50.
That's so ridiculous for a controller that has less buttons than a Super Nintendo controller.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't even have a unique icon in the Switch menu. How shameful.
It doesn't, and also the American version is just the 3-button one. In Japan, you actually get the 6-button one, which I mean, the 3-button one's more iconic. But come on, that's so silly. Why would they give you a controller with less buttons in one region than another?
If it was fully featured, I might, and cheaper, I would consider, because I do like the Genesis controller, honestly. And I just like the Genesis a lot, but, yeah, they also barely add Genesis games to Switch Online, so... Yeah,
I know, and apparently that's, one of the rumors is that, that's why the expansion pass is so expensive, because Sega apparently, charged Nintendo a lot to license it. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but...
Maybe at first, but they've added enough where it's...
Oh, yeah, no, I think the expansion pass is worth it now, especially if you're playing online often. And you really want obviously the GameCube and N64 games at this point, though obviously the GameCube's still bare bones, but hopefully that'll be alleviated soon.
The GameCube stuff scares me because it's almost gonna be bad when they add too many games because it downloads all of them at once.
Yeah,
and they're big games.
Is Alicia Dragoon on the Genesis stuff? I don't know. Is that called something else in English? Or in America? I don't think it is. No.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh wait, no. Nintendo Classic Service. Oh, no, it is on there. It must be, because it says right on the Wikipedia page, game was later made available on the Genesis Mini and Nintendo Classic Service. Also, did you notice that that only the GameCube and N64 are referred to as Nintendo Classics? The SNES, NES, Game Boy, and Genesis are still just Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, but they just haven't added any games to justify the update to
change
the name.
Well, also it's also the reason the N64 one changed is because they added the features, the extra features to the Switch version where you could rewind it. But it is very weird that they just didn't upgrade it across the board. So I don't know. It's weird. Oh yeah, Ayla, you got into the next playtest program, didn't you?
Yeah.
Nice. Apparently, if you were in the first one, you don't have to re-register. So I'm apparently gonna be able to reload it once I'm in it.
You might have had to confirm it though. I don't know.
I'll check, but from what I've been told, you do not need to. If you were in the first one, you can just get into the second one. So they're just making it a bigger test.
I got excited thinking oh, that's tomorrow, but no, it's
it's a week from now.
So it's Wednesday. It's from a week now. I thought it was.
Well, apparently the app needs to be updated. They said if you were in the first test, you're going to need to update the app. It's funny too because people were someone made a joke when I showed them the Switch 2 menu with my copy of the playtest program on there. I'm just I want to keep it as part of that playtest program. It's a cool little badge that I could keep on my Switch screen. But now it turns out, we're going to use it again. I'm oh, okay, cool.
I recently signed up for this service where I can actually be invited to like playtest some games,
Oh, neat.
and that's I need to actually like participate in like some stuff so I can be invited to more
For what, like Steam and stuff like that?
things. But I could potentially get switched to. Yeah, it's mostly Steam games, but like I am signed up. Like do have my Switch 2 registered, so I could get like Nintendo
neat.
games playtest.
I get,
Not Nintendo games, but like games on the.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I could get games on my Switch to playtest, but that would be a problem because like, if I stream, I could show off games under NDA, so I got to be really careful.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I do that. I don't know how likely that is though.
I've seen people
everyone...
get to the point where they like don't even want to show their menus just because like they can't really show that they have a game early.
Yeah.
I
do have like, I have playtested stuff on Steam before, but like, that's not something I show off, and like you can hide that easier than the Switch menu.
Yeah. Actually, wait, isn't there a way to hide your Switch games? Or no, is it just...
That's on Game Chat.
Oh, right. You could just hide your menu.
Yeah. Here's my Steam, actually. I guess Steam does have a way to hide games, but like, I don't know.
I have, for some reason, I keep getting emails from like indie devs. It's usually like PR emails, but it's like, would you like to sign up to get a free copy of this game, or this game? And I'm just thinking, like, why am I getting these? I never signed up to be like a game reviewer, and I never claimed to be one. The thing is, too, like, they're always games that I wouldn't really have any interest in playing, so I just never respond to them.
Yeah.
But
I'm kind of excited to try doing that more, because like, I've always kind of been interested in like the concept of like game QA and stuff.
yeah.
I don't know if that's something I could do, but like it'd be neat to try.
Well, for me, it's less beta testing and more like they want they want me to apply for like review keys, and I'm just like, why? What? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if it's a game that I'm really interested in, and I think like, okay, they want me to, they think that I'm worthy of reviewing this, I'll try. But like, I just don't understand how I got in that position, and it doesn't happen often. But like, yeah, I get those emails, and it's like really weird.
A couple of years ago, like, I was like super into like, I was invited to like to be a playtester for a game called Let's Build a Zoo. And I was really into wanting to playtest and stuff. I did not like the game in the slightest.
Oh.
It just was not my kind of game, which was really unfortunate because I really liked the game. It was like inspired by Sea Tycoon and whatever. But just the game itself, like, it was kind of hard for me to get into. So I felt like bad about like.
Same reason I'm so apprehensive about like accepting free indie game keys, because I'm just like, I don't know if I want to play this game. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I'm in the mood for it now. Like, the only time I really did that was with Super Quest, and that was a very short game, and it was a fun RPG Maker game, so I knew I was gonna like it. And even if I didn't, I knew like, okay, well, this game's only like 6-7 hours long. I can, I could do one stream of it. If I don't like it, I'll say like, oh, I was just playing it to review it. If I like it, I'll play the rest of it. And yeah, I ended up liking it. But like, I can't imagine doing that for like every game that like people like say I should like try or want to offer me.
I just need to practice like my writing on like how I leave feedback. Because
I got your new glasses here. That's
like,
cool.
I liked this. It's good. Do more of this. I don't know. I need to be more verbose.
It's funny if you turn the camera around, like the actual text box that someone has above them, like kind of pops in. It's not always there. That's great, Ryoko. I'm glad you got your new glasses. Gyro, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Being a quiet little boy. Alright. Yeah, we've been talking a long time. Damn. We have, it's what time is it, 2? I think at 2:30 I want to swap to, Donkey Kong. What just happened there? At 2:30 I think I want to switch to Donkey Kong. You want to do, like 2 rounds of battle mode, one of each?
Sure.
Just to kind of wrap up here. I wish, because I only posted the notice on Blue Sky, I kind of wish we could just get like a bunch of random people like in here, but it really just doesn't seem like anyone's like looking to play, unless we want to just join the same random room together, but That's not always possible. Let's do normal item balloon battle, and then we'll do frantic coin runner, just because coin runner is like kind of, because you can't get knocked out of that mode. I feel it's probably better to just have the frantic item be for that mode instead. All right, 10-second intermission. We'll do 3 rounds of each. I haven't even seen what all the battle courses look like.
Yeah, it's like some of. Oh, this one's just straight up a regular course.
Yeah, so like it's like a weird mix of like, well, even then, like none of them are like actually different. They're all just like walled off areas of certain other courses. But it's not like Mario Kart 8 where it's just the circular course. It's like, okay, well, this is like a boxed off area that like you could still access multiple parts of.
Yeah, I feel like they could have done a bit more. Like, it makes sense like why it's kind of weird, because like it's got to be in the open world.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could have like done more with it in the open world.
See, the thing is, like, it works very specifically for Big Donut, because Big Donut was already a battle course in Mario Kart 64. What they should have done is, if they wanted that to be the case, they should have just worked more battle areas into the open world.
Yeah, it's definitely an afterthought. Like,
yeah,
probably one of the last things they even put into the game, and like realized, oh wait, how are we gonna put this in the open world? Like, Big Donut might have even been like not even a battle course at first. It was like just a part of the map.
Yeah.
And they realized, oh, we need to make a battle mode.
I mean, I'd argue that that Peach Stadium is a pretty okay battle map, just because it was already, this area is already kind of designed to be like flat and boxy to begin with, and then they just built the race course on top of it. But like, yeah, a few of the courses, like Mario Kart Circuit and Mario Bros Circuit and Moo Moo Meadows, are definitely just like the track. But with like, here's a few off-road parts that you could go on.
As long as it's not as bad as vanilla Mario Kart 8 and Wii U.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I skipped out on that. This is a dead end.
No.
Like, Moo Moo Meadows was even like a track on that as a battle mode track. It was just the circle of traditional Mario Kart style.
Yeah.
Course.
Gyro, did I get you a second time on your screen?
Nope.
Okay, because it said I did. It said the second time I threw the boomerang, it hit you.
Well, now.
I wonder if it like takes that point away, because this mode's based on points rather than like the amount of balloons you have.
I think it's just gonna give it to me.
I just realized what they should have done for this battle mode. They should have like done a throwback to Mario Kart DS and make you use the Switch 2 microphone to blow your balloons.
Yeah. Well, I guess you know what, they figured people
terrible.
like me.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
I love the funny noises of blowing up a balloon in Mario Kart DS.
That was it was silly, but like it was a fun little gimmick. And yeah, I could definitely see doing that here, but like the problem is, like, for me specifically, I'm using a Switch 1 Pro controller, so there's no microphone. And I mean, even the Joy-Con 2s don't have them.
Yeah, the Pro controller doesn't have a microphone either.
Yeah, it has a microphone jack on it.
Yeah, it's just the microphone's like really good at actually doing long range though. But not for like blowing into it probably. You would just was screaming.
Like how the 3DS microphone actually like locked itself out if it detected too much noise in it once. Like if you tried blowing into the microphone on the 3DS, like on the home menu, you would see it would actually stop responding for like a second. Like when you spin like a logo of a game, it would actually like stop working after a few seconds.
I have no idea how. I wish it showed you how many points the leader had, because I have no frame of reference of how good I was doing.
I mean, it's just you either have the crown or you don't.
Oh yeah, the crown, yeah. But didn't 8 show like points?
I don't know.
I forget.
Well, also it's weird because like balloon battle in this mode in this game is based on points and not just being eliminated, because all battle modes have to be timed in this game.
I forget if Wii or DS was the last one that did that. Like the survival thing.
I've definitely played on all 3 of these before, but I'm gonna do Dino Dinos because I think I've only been there once. It's funny because I was considering Moo Moo Meadows, which means we would all pick different ones. DK spoilers for a console you still don't plan on getting. Yeah. To be fair, I'm probably not going to make a ton of progress tonight either, just because I'm probably just going to be, like, destroying the world. Such a fun game, though. Tomorrow is going to be, like, my big DK stream for the week, I think. Because then Thursday is, hopefully going to be Somnium Files 3. I don't know if it's going to unlock at midnight, which I really hope it does, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to stream it this week.
I need to play the first game since I did get it recently, but also I've got like, I don't know. I don't even really know what kind of game it even is, so I don't know if I'm in the mood to play it or not.
It's visual novel with puzzles. Have you played Zero Escape?
I played 999 and got the worst ending.
Okay, it's similar to that, but there are like kind of, well, actually no, yeah, it's similar to that. It's the same guy making it.
Yeah, I'm also playing 100 Line right now, which is like the Danganronpa and Zero Escape crossover essentially.
Oh man, yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why this new Somnium Files game was written by someone other than Uchikoshi, because Uchikoshi was so busy with 100 Line, and that, man, I really want to play it. Like, I've got so many games in this this universe to play. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like was it Kodaka Uchikoshi universe?
Yeah. I still don't know anything about Rain Code. I need to try that out now that I've done 100 Line.
Yeah, because I still need to play. Danganronpa V3. I still need to play. I have Master Detective Archives Rain Code, which some people apparently don't like, but I got it very cheap, so I'm like, whatever. I'll save it for when I have nothing else to play. Now there's 100 Line Academy, which everyone's saying is amazing, and then I've got 2 of Uchikoshi's very old visual novels, Never 7 and Ever 17, which apparently are both very good as well. So it's like I've got so much shit to read. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I haven't heard of those older ones.
Those are like his very, very old visual novels. It's like, actually no, I think it's like Ever 7, Never 17, Infinity 8? Or no, 8 something Infinity. And then there's like a third one that doesn't have or a fourth one that doesn't have a number, but it's also not related, I don't think. I'm not sure. It's really funny because like every game Uchikoshi's ever made is like a visual novel with like a cerebral story to it, except the very first game he worked on, which is Pepsi Man.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
He was a 3D modeler on Pepsi Man, and then for some reason, like if you look up his filmography of games, or his gameography, I guess, it's like literally just that, and then just nothing but visual novels afterwards. It's so weird that he had like one normal job in the game industry before becoming like writer-director.
I guess 100 Line's the closest thing to like something other than visual novels, even though it is still a visual novel, but it's got the most gameplay out of all of them.
Yeah,
because it's a tactical RPG too.
I also want, not by them, but also I have was it 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim or Aegis Rim? I've heard that one. That's by Vanillaware, and I've heard that one is excellent, and I really want to play that at some point. It's like I think it's like 13 separate stories taking place over multiple time periods, but there's like a thread that kind of connects them all together. And then there's like a there's like a I don't know if it's real-time strategy. It's like a robot like fighting simulation part to it. And apparently it all just works really well, and the story's like really good.
Dude, now that I'm like remembered Live Alive is a thing, I should play that soon. I've literally been in the mood to play like a retro RPG.
Oh, which Live Alive?
Yeah.
It's such a good game.
Yeah,
the remake is
ago.
so good.
Yeah, you did give me it a while ago, so I'll play it at some point soon.
Oh right, did I get you that? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I think it was just like you just gave me like a couple games on my wish list. I think on the.
Oh right, I probably was like a gift or something for like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's fun. I've played a translation of the SNES version like way back when I started streaming, and it was frustrating. And the remake, thankfully, alleviates a lot of it.
Yeah, that's good to hear because like sometimes I'm like, if a game is like close to how it was originally, I kind of want to just play the original to like just have that original experience. But if it's like much better, then yeah, I should play the remake. One similar remake of that era I wish I could play the original of is Famicom Detective Club, actually. Speaking of like visual novels.
Yeah.
I really wish I could play the Famicom version because that would be really a cool experience.
Have you played the remakes of those?
I have them, but I've only played like the first bit of it to try it out.
I mean, I highly recommend them. The thing is, they're very dry. Like, it might work better on the NES just because the NES you don't expect it to be like that, like advanced.
Yeah,
but like
exactly.
even on the Switch, it's like it's very like you're really just like talking to people, move to new area, talk to people. There's like no gameplay to it outside of like a very small part of one of the two games.
Yeah, but like that's fine for me, I think. And like just again, that would be cool to play the Famicom version just in English. But
I mean,
only the Super Nintendo port of the second game, I believe, has a translation.
Yeah, which is funny because that's like one of the ones that never came out. Actually, there's a Satellaview one that stars Ayumi, and that one's never been translated. And apparently Nintendo doesn't acknowledge it because when they released Emio, they said it was the third entry in the Famicom Detective Club. Which, by the way, that's also excellent. Like, oh, I didn't know shells can grind rails. That's weird.
Oh wow.
I just threw it like straight at a rail and it went like right up there. Yeah, Emio the Smiling Man. That was close to Game of the Year for me last year. Just because there wasn't a ton else coming out that I actually played. Which is why I was able to make so much time for Final Fantasy XIV probably. But yeah, last year Emio, like in terms of new games coming out, was probably like up there as one of my favorites. The story it's as slow burn as the other Famicom Detective Club games, but it just has a great payoff, and the way the game rewards you for beating it is like really neat and cool. And I definitely wouldn't like want to say what it is because it actually just straight up will spoil it.
Yeah, I'll probably play it soon because like I do have reasons that I can revisit a lot of Switch games that I missed before now.
I'm wondering if there's any like because I don't think the Famicom Detective Club games I don't think have any issues running on Switch, so you're probably not going to get much more out of it on Switch 2, but
oh yeah, in fact I emulated like when I tried the first game I was emulating it on my Steam Deck.
Oh really?
And that ran fine.
Yeah.
I did terribly. I was kind of spacing out for a lot of that.
Why did I boom? Because I stole 2 balloons and 1 mushroom. I was like, it's fitting. It's a perfect time to use that. All right, let's do a round of coin runners, and then we can wrap it up, and I'll do some Donkey Kong.
Okie dokie.
Definitely want to do more like multiplayer stuff. It's just like with Mario Kart specifically, like it's fun, but like because I don't have a ton of people able to join at once, it's just kind of like we're kind of just using a lot of CPUs anyway.
Do the DragX Drive multiplayer stream.
Oh, when is that? I actually forgot that was happening.
I think next month. I feel like
it's like a very specific day and time, right?
I'm gonna look that up for you.
4 rounds. Do hard, frantic.
14th of next month.
Well, that's pretty late. When's the game coming out?
Hmm?
When's the game coming out?
August 14th.
Oh, the game comes out the same day as the test thing?
Wait, Drag X Drive?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, does it? Yeah, I guess so.
Want to do teams for this? It's not really worth it. It's like, if all the people on the teams are going to be CPUs outside of us, it's really not worth it. Speaking of Big Donut.
Yeah, I hope I don't get too burnt out in visual novels, because, like, there's a lot I want to try right
Yeah,
now.
like, that's
It.
that's the thing with me, too. Like, I'm, like, thinking about, like, all the Uchikoshi Kodaka stuff. I'm just like, I have so many visual novels I want to play, and there's so many of, like, the Uchikoshi ones are, like, old school ones that are just, you know, reading, nothing else. So it's like, I'm gonna get burnt out.
Before I started Underline, I had done, like, the first 2 episodes of The Great Ace Attorney, and I don't know if I'll go back to that soon.
Oh, that's right, too. Like, in addition to all the ones I want to play, I also still want to stream more Ace Attorney, because at this point I've streamed everything but the Apollo trilogy, and I kind of want to do that before they announce an inevitable 7th game, because it really does seem like we're maybe like a year or 2 away from that finally happening.
Yeah, 100 Line is also a lot. I know you've already been, like, someone already spoiled the multiple ending thing.
The what thing? The what thing?
The multiple endings.
Oh no, I mean, like, that was... I knew about that from, like, before the game even came out.
Yeah, like for some people it's like, it's treated as a big spoiler, but sometimes it's like, it was kind of revealed, so it's like...
I mean, here's the thing...
You're going in blunt.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing for me, like, that's not a spoiler for me, because I knew Uchikoshi worked on the game, so obviously it was going to have multiple endings.
Yeah, I guess context for it.
Which is funny, because the new Sammy and Foz game, I think, does not have multiple endings.
Oh, really?
Or, actually, I don't know. I know they've said it's a completely linear game, as opposed to literally every other game he's worked on. But again, it's also because he's not the main, like, the head writer of the of it.
But yeah, 100 Line, like, the endings are, like, I've already done, like, the longest one, so it's probably not going to be too bad for the rest of them. But it's definitely still 100 endings.
Oh, we're playing Coin Runners. Whoops. I'm supposed to be getting coins.
I think it's, like, 22, like, routes, and they just all like, different endings.
So it's like... It's like 22. It's like 22 different options, and then, like, each one has, like, maybe, like 3 to 5, like, little offshoots. Yeah. I've heard they're all, like, fully fleshed out, though. Like, none of them are, like, just, like, throwaway endings. Like, they all, like, are...
Pretty much. There's no throwaway routes, there are throwaway endings.
Okay. So there are, like, just... Are there joke endings, or it's just like... And then they all die at the end. Kind of stuff.
It's kind of like, hey, we should partner up. Yes is the obvious answer. If you say no, they just kind of stab you, and that's it. And
oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that sounds very Zero Escape-ish.
I've only really run into, like, one that's I could consider a bad one, like just not good. Other ones are fine enough for like most of the weird ones are kind of like at the very end of, like, the timeline. It's like you fight on or give up, and give up is just kind of like, okay, well, we're still happy we lived our lives, but we kind of failed and fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did the longest ending, which is like, there's like one route that essentially feels like this is what the ending would be if they didn't do the multiple endings thing. Like, it's the route is straight up called Last Defense Academy. Like,
yeah, so it's like the true ending.
The thing is, I don't even know if it's the true ending though. I think it's just one of the most budget. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, it's the normal ending.
Yeah.
It's the ending you're meant to get. Reminds me of the 25 endings in Nier Automata, some of which are jokes. I got the one... So I've only played that game once. I played it on stream for like an hour when Splatoon 3 glitched out on me. And I think I got, what was it, ending B, or whichever one where you pull your you pull your CPU out and it just shuts you down immediately.
Like, the way you can tell that ending had more importance than the other endings in 100 Line is that most of the endings have credits with a gray background. But this one had a gold background.
Oh, nice. Zero Escape kind of does that with the second and third games. Like all the normal ending, all the other endings will have like one version of the ending theme, and then like the true ending has like a more orchestrated or fleshed out version of the same theme.
But also, the reason I say I'm not sure if this is the true ending, because like there's a weird mechanic. There's like story locks where you can't progress in certain routes unless you finish another route. So I'm not sure if like the final like ending
that's also a very big Uchikoshi-ism, where like you need knowledge of another route to unlock stuff on another
which
your
I
desired
had no
one.
idea that was a thing, so it felt incredibly lame getting to that point.
Yeah,
in one of the routes.
You just get like the big lock icon.
Mm-hmm.
Somnium Files and Zero Escape both do that. See, I'm like, man, I really need to play a visual novel soon. And I keep forgetting, like, all right, Somnium Files is literally tomorrow night, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Not tomorrow night, day after tomorrow night. So, I guess technically where I am, it is tomorrow now.
Yeah, I'm excited to play more of that. I need to download, like, I can't, because it's a homebrew. Oh shoot, my Switch battery died. Oops.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't plugged in. Oops. Hope that doesn't interrupt the room. It might just be replaced with a bot or something.
Yeah, probably.
Or I'll just be standing still the entire match.
No, I think it replaces you with a bot, because I know it does that in online races as well.
Yeah. I just wonder if it'll bot with my name still, like it's wearing my skin.
It will. It will.
That's funny.
Because I know there's like a glitch in online friend races. Whoa, where'd all those coins come from?
Behind you, actually, I believe. Like it's something in that.
There's a glitch in some courses online where, like, if you disconnect while you're falling out of bounds on, like, Dandelion Depths, it won't pull you out in bounds. It'll just have your cart, like, keep falling into the void or into the bottom part. And then when the CPU takes over, they get to start all the way down there. So essentially, you disconnecting allows the CPU to, like boost into first with no way of catching up to them.
Nice.
To get the ending where I self-destruct while I was in the bunker, I think that's the one I was thinking of. I'm not sure, though. Again, I've only played Nier Automata for, like, an hour. So I'm not sure, honestly, if I replay it, if I ever go back and play that game fully, I'm gonna probably just start it over. Because I only literally did the first mission, and then stopped.
I need to play that game. I played a little bit of Nier Replicant.
The remake?
Yeah, the remake. And just never got into it. It's one of those games I regret getting full price, because that game goes on, like, steep discounts.
Yeah. Damn it. Gyro was just a little too crafty there.
I also played Drakengard 1. That game is funky.
Yeah, I know that the Drakengard series and Nier series are connected. Like they're like the offshoot. It's like based off the bad ending of was it Drakengard 3 leads to Nier?
1.
Oh, really? Okay.
The final ending where it's like it goes into like the Earth or something, like Earth.
Yeah.
World.
I don't know. It's the whole series is like, because it's weird. Because I've seen Nier Replicant / Gestalt, and it's very much like that does not look like it takes place in like modern day or anything, but it does. Or I don't know. I actually don't know.
The final like.
I lost all my coins. What happened? I didn't get hit that much. Damn.
Yeah, like Nier takes place in like post-apocalyptic Earth, but like Drakengard was like a separate fantasy world.
Yeah.
But the final ending of Drakengard 1 is them like crossing over to Earth, I believe. I have very limited knowledge, so I'm kind of just speaking just barely what I know. But I have seen like all the endings of Drakengard 1, and it's like the final ending where they go to Earth. It's like, where are we? And then the game ends by them getting shot down by a fighter jet, and it cuts the credits.
Yeah, I don't know. That's another series where I'd kind of have to get into it. Like, people just... And I only have Nier Automata, and people are just like, you know what? That's enough. Like, you just play Nier Automata. You've gotten, like... You could just, like, let that go with it being, like... The best experience you can get out of the series. Oh, right, you're not here anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Why is there only 2 votes?
Yeah, my bad.
It's okay. Gyro's just completely dominating everyone.
I forgot how, like... It's weird, because, like, I've been playing Switch 1 games. I don't expect the battery to drain as quick as it does in Switch 2 games.
I haven't had much issue with the Switch 2 battery. I feel like it's pretty decent. But then again, that's also because my Switch 1 battery now dies at 50%. Like, it'll just... It won't even... Like, it doesn't even drain faster. It just gets to 50 and then just stops working.
Yeah, like, my Switch battery... Like, I've been playing 100 on my Switch 1, and it lasts, like, 2 hours in handheld mode, and that's, like, not a very demanding game.
No. I can't hear you, Gyro. You're so low. He's being a naughty boy and hoarding all the coins.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear what you said.
I said you're being a naughty boy and hoarding all the coins.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know how I lost all of them in the last raid. I went down to like 1 at the very end. I'm like, oh, I must not have been paying attention to how often I'm getting hit. I will say, this game definitely makes you not feel bad about losing. Learn to accept it very quickly. Ooh. Coins. Try to turn on proximity chat. Auto-ending T where you disconnect your own OS chip. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I did. I know about the one where it just kills you instantly and also explode everything instantly. And those are like joke endings. I really should be looking at the mini map because it straight up shows you where the coins are.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually just focus on hoarding coins and trying to protect myself.
Yeah. Well, I think, because the thing in coin runners, I think most people kind of just run with the mentality that you should grab coins first and worry about taking people out second. So it ends up being like this thing where people just don't bother trying to attack each other until like the last minute, like right now. Nope, not going that way.
You lose a
No.
lot of coins when you get hit sometimes. So you just lost 8.
Also, whenever there are like places you can just hide at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found in the previous map. I found like you can go behind a waterfall and just hide there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's-
Well, because in free roam there's a question mark panel behind the Salty
Yeah, but-
Speedway.
Yeah, we can just hide there and just.
Yeah.
Well, I guess people could see your name maybe.
I mean, yeah, they can just look at the map and see where you are. It's
Yeah,
not. There's
true.
not really any hidden. Like you can't really hide on the map.
Unless like people just aren't paying attention to the map. You can just if like I barely look at the map and I probably should.
I can't even see it because my PNG tuber is blocking it.
I got
Ending K strip, death by mackerel. I kid you not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Nier Automata is definitely a game that because I have it. I have it on Switch, and I apparently it works even better on Switch too. It's one of those miracle ports where it's like it should not look as good as it does, outside of some slight performance hiccups, which apparently don't happen on Switch 2. So that's pretty good. I could see
Yeah,
myself
I
playing
should-
through it.
I should look into that port because I want to know if it runs at a good resolution, because I don't know. I have more better ways of playing the game. Just do I really want to get it on Switch unless it's actually good?
Yeah. I was
I have a PS5.
I got it because for a while, and I mean I still kind of am. I've just been really into getting the physical games again, because I'm not one of those I only collect physical games. I will never buy a digital game. I'm not like that at all. The Somnium Files series for me is all digital, but I don't know. There's just sometimes when I see a new Switch game coming out, I'm just I kind of want to just have that for my collection. With Patapon,
Yeah,
that's not even getting a physical release in English, so I imported it.
That reminds me, I was looking into getting Shadow Labyrinth. I think that only got a Switch 2, like it got a Switch 1 physical here, but I think the Switch 2 physical only in like Asia.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like even if it got a Switch 2 physical in America, you know it would be a game key card. So it's like it really makes no difference either way. Shadow Labyrinth is definitely a game I'm interested in now because reviews are saying it's very good. It's essentially like kind of like Hollow Knight but with Namco characters. Thing is though, sorry, what?
I might end up getting that like before Donkey Kong simply for the fact that it's cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, also, it's a Namco game, though, so, you know, if you wait, it'll go on sale as well, so you could get it even cheaper than that, probably.
True.
Unlike Donkey Kong, where you'll be lucky to get, like, $10 off in, like, a year. Especially now, Nintendo seems really adamant about just, like, not giving any sort of discount on stuff, unless you're buying a new Switch 2. Which, also, very interesting, today they announced that there's going to be a Legends ZA bundle, but it's still the same price as the Mario Kart World one, even though ZA is $10 cheaper.
I've never seen this rating system before, ADV 16. I guess somewhere in one of those Asian countries has its own rating system now instead of just copying ESRB.
ESRB, PEGI, Cero, and then there's the Australian one, which I can't remember what that one is.
But yeah, I've never seen this one. Here, I'll look up the copy image.
Cero A, Cero B, Cero Z.
Yeah, I just posted it in the VC text channel.
It's really funny, like, whenever you see a European trailer for a game, and as an American, because you like, I always see people just joke about that voice that just goes PEGI 12.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, they do that in the English ones, too. There's that younger voice that's like, rated E for everyone. Oh, fuck, there go all my coins again. I mean, it doesn't matter. Gyro has twice as many as me, and he also has a big stack on his head right now.
It's not over till it's over.
I really should buy a game.
It's the only part of it that's that big.
Because I do like how there's like versions of the games that don't have any rating at all on the front.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh, okay. In Japan, the Shadow Labyrinth Switch 2 edition is a code in a box. But other places in Asia, there's a physical Switch 2 version.
It's so. I mean, you know, it's like there's different companies handling those things in different regions, so it's like it's not surprising. But at the same time, it's like why do you have to like jump through so many hoops just to get like a physical copy of a game?
Actually, is Japan even? No, Japan is getting game key cards. Never mind, because there was a survey. I remember. I was about to question if game key cards were even a thing in Japan at all.
I got second total, and I have 32 points. Gyro has 85.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's almost tripled our amount. You wait, are you still on the rating? Let me see here. I don't see your name. No.
Oh yeah, and there's no Pokey.
So they just replaced you with like a random character. That's weird.
Yeah, probably that like last Conkdor in last place.
Oh, I like this Rosalina's Ice World remix. Yeah, I don't know. The Switch 2 game card situation is nuts. Ooh, I just saw the glasses, Ryoko. Those are really good. I used to have glasses like that, just without the frame part around it. Like, it was just the glasses with the frame on top, without the bottom part. Instead, what it was just like a little wire that went underneath it. That was the style of glasses I wore for, like, no joke, since I started wearing them in, like, 2006? No. Sorry, well before that. 2002 till, like, 26... no, not 2016. When did I get the circle glasses? That was, like, 2 years ago.
What the heck? I had the PlayAsia, like, site up for Shadow Labyrinth on Switch 2, and it, like, was in stock earlier, but then I, like, went back after looking at other versions of it, and now it's out of stock. So, oops. Guess I'm not getting that for a bit.
Check Ami Ami and or PNP Games. They might have copies available. Hobby Genki is also good. Hobby Genki I got Pat is what I ordered Patapon from. And I think they're kind of a I think they're one of the proxy services because they said that they had to like hand the order off to like another shipper. So I'm not sure how that works, but come to think of it, where is that? Like where is that? I also ordered a Japanese copy of Tail Concerto, and that has not that only just shipped a little while ago.
This is not. This is showing the game, but it's like not showing the box art. So I hope it's not the code in the box version from Japan. In fact, that's probably what it is, since this is Japanese specific. Yeah, there it is. It's code in the box.
Inbound
From
into
Ami
customs. Okay. I guess I'm not seeing those anytime soon.
I guess I need to find somewhere that's like Play Asia is like Asia generally and not Japan specific, because I don't want the Japanese version because that's the code in the box.
Yeah. I mean, the alternative is just, you know, get the Switch 1 version and buy the upgrade pack for it. At least then you have the game physically.
But then it's effectively a game keycard. Because it's downloading the Switch 2 version separately, I believe.
Oh, really? I thought it was just downloading the update data.
I'm not sure how it works. But,
I can only see one real use case where I'm going to opt for the game keycard, and that's if they're selling so poorly that retailers are like, okay, we got to get these out of here. We're going to put them on steep discount. I'll be like, oh, sure. I'll absolutely... Like, if they sell Bravely Default for, like $20, I'll be like, oh, sure. I know Square Enix isn't going to get it for me for that cheap. But, like,
yeah,
I also feel like they're not going to do that because they don't want to budge on the price. On the profit
on
margin.
the eShop, Shadow Labyrinth has, like, a separate Switch 1 and Switch 2 edition. So I would assume, like, downloading the Switch 2 upgrade pack would just put both versions on my home screen, and it would download the Switch 2 version entirely separate. If I have the Switch 1 cartridge. That's how it is on PS5, and it's annoying.
That's,
Like, I had to...
It's funny because, like, Deltarune is literally just gives you a second copy of the game if you buy it on PS4, Switch 1. Because when you switch to PS5 and Switch 2, it just lets you re-buy it for 100% off. So, so I have the Switch 2 version of Deltarune, and then I also technically have a license for the Switch 1 version as well. So, like, if I wanted to download that on another Switch that, like, I have my account on, someone else could just play that version.
Yeah, experience the different mic thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can transfer your save file from 2 to 1, though.
You can't, no, you can't go back. You could go forward, and you could go from the demo to the Switch 1 version, but not the other way around. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, because it's 2:40, so I'm only going for like another hour and a half.
Wait, look in front of you real quick.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Oh, too late.
I already hit quit by the time you said that.
That's okay.
Well, I got 3 stickers there. Glided for 200 kilometers, raced 180 times, collected 13,000 coins.
I'm gonna show you my stream real quick.
Okay.
I managed to pose real good.
Nice.
I should look up YouTube videos of just like the hour-long, like non-looping, like sets of this music, just to have it on the background while I'm working. God, I love Dragon Driftway. That was like the only downside to not streaming the non-expansion pass courses in Mario Kart 8 is that I never got to stream playing any of the actual like Mario Kart 8 courses. Going to bed, EV2? Alright. I didn't realize you were still here. You were here a long time. Thank you. You take care. You have a good sleep. Gyro, did you say you were going to share your screen? Or an image?
Yeah. Basically just hit a button.
Oh, you're in the screen. Oh, okay. I didn't see it, sorry.
You're all good.
I didn't realize you were actually... That's really good.
The crown is in the ground.
Let me
Like
see.
in the snow, like just kind of balancing based on that.
I can
Yeah.
also see like a weird line texture changes.
Oh yeah, that is weird.
Dang it, Nintendo.
Spent $80 for this.
Alrighty, I'm gonna exit out of the voice chat and do some Donkey Kong.
Later.
Okay.
Well,
Alrighty.
I'll be in chat.
Yeah. I'll talk to you both later, or just in chat if you're gonna be here. It's up to you. Thanks though. Thank you for joining me tonight. I kind of
Yeah, thanks for
wish
having
I could pull in more people for stuff like this, but you know, if we want to do like a smaller multiplayer game at some point, I'd definitely be down for that.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. Okay. Well, that was a good Mario Kart stream. Again, I'm probably not going to stream it. Like I'm not planning any more streams of this for now. I'm going to probably wait until there's some sort of update to it. But you know, if people want to play, I'm definitely down for either hosting a stream or joining someone else's. We'll see. But I definitely want to get at least like an hour and a half of Bonanza in tonight, just because, you know, we're behind because I skipped that one stream. I technically skipped two because I moved Thursdays to Saturday. Didn't do it Saturday, and then I didn't do it Sunday either. Can't. You're too poor. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I mean, this game's not going anywhere. If you know, if stuff changes in the future, we can always pull in more people. But yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be one moment. I'll set up and we'll do Donkey Kong.